YouTube? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Trent Dapper back at the reaction channel. You feel me? Trent Dapper Live, you know what I'm saying? But before we get any further with this video, I just want to give a big shout out to God, you know what I'm saying, for giving me the motivation to do this video. And God bless all y'all in the chat that's watching the video with me, you feel me? But man, I think this is a woman who's selling I think she's selling protection dogs, and I think the type of dogs that she's selling is I may be wrong, but I think she's selling Belgium Malinois. You know what I'm saying? I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's selling Malinois. You know what I'm saying? I know from the back, from the back right there, that look like a Malinois, or it could be a German Shepherd. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a Malinois though. You know what I'm saying? But man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. You feel me? We just finna go and get into it and see what she got going on.
This is my dream life, and it's wrapped up in my dream job. This is a smorgasbord of dogs for sure. I always joke that coming to
and that's the thing, Malinois look like German Shepherds, and German Shepherds look like Malinois. You know what I'm saying? It's just Malinois, they got way more energy. Like they like German Shepherds on ADHD. That's why when you see Malinois and German Shepherds, they look the same, but a Malinois be just a little bit thinner because a Malinois is way more athletic. German Shepherds, they kind of bigger and heavier, and their coats is kind of thicker as well. Their coats is kind of thicker, but a Malinois' coat is kind of slim and slick, and it's not as furry. It's not as hairy and furry as a German Shepherd is.
the ranch is like drinking from the fire hose. Stay in that fight. Keep me safe.
And this and the type of drive that they got. This is the type of drive that I want from a dog. You know what I'm saying? Whether I got a Doberman, a XL, or a Pocket Bully, German Shepherd, whatever. This is the type. This right here is the type of training that I want to put my dogs through. I'm not gonna lie. This is the type of protection training I want to put my dogs through. I need all my dogs to be able to work, protect, and train.
Welcome to the Spallin Ranch in Livingston, Montana, where we breed, raise, and train family protection dogs. Every dog is priced at $175,000.
What? $175,000, boy. But you gotta look at how much work they put into the dog, though. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie, though. Like, I don't know $175,000 worth, but they do put a lot of work into them dogs, though. I'm not gonna lie. I got 2 myself, and boy, when I tell you it's a lot of work, you damn near have to leave your job, quit your job, and think solely for them dogs, bro. You have to put everything on the line for them dogs. I'm not gonna lie, because them type of dogs, they need attention 24/7. They always need attention. They need exercise. And like I said, these are like German Shepherds on ADHD. If you had a German Shepherd, you already know. Like, you already know.
In 2024, we brought in $2.9 million.
Good money in it though, but
Push. You're with me.
it's a lot of training. I think
Good
that's
hop.
German Shepherd.
And we are off to the Spallin Ranch. This is our training area, and this is effectively our obstacle course, what we call our Phoenix. One of the questions we get the most is, who on earth is spending $175,000 on a dog? This is not a product that's for everybody. It just isn't. In fact, usually I'm trying to talk people out of it to see how much they really want it.
So what we're about to do here is what we call our puppy agitation, and their goal is to stand their ground and express confidence towards the decoy or the bad guy.
Good take, Smoke. If it starts to feel like we are a good option, potentially, and that people want to learn more, that is when we invite them to the ranch. This is our manager house, and our pups are whelped up here with their moms. Puppy socialization time.
It's a critical age where they need to be socialized to a good, 80% of what they're going to see in the real life. They've got to meet different people. They've got to.
Because most of them are black. Most of them are black. I know German Shepherds, they majority black and tan. And they majority tan than black. But these right here are just majority black. I don't know if it's the bloodline, blood type or what, but I'm pretty sure these are Malinois though. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between German Shepherd and Malinois, so forgive me if I
Hear
got
different
it wrong.
noises.
I think these are Malinois, I think.
So 50 dogs, 13 two-legged personalities. There's a lot of management in that regard. The most expensive part of our business, it is the human capital. We are here 24/7, 365 days a year.
Every day is like a little different. We like to do a mixture of physical and mental exertion for the dogs. And so sometimes the day looks like we go out into the hills and practice off-leash recall and hiking with the dogs, while other times we do protection work or tracking, and we try to get as creative as possible as we can on the ranch.
Our original company was started in East Africa, in Kenya. I had met my former husband in Afghanistan, and we were moving to Nairobi, Kenya. And in the interim, I had gotten pregnant. So all of a sudden, as a soon-to-be mom, you're very hyper aware of your own personal safety in that type of environment. I did not want to carry a firearm in defense of myself. I did not want a bodyguard. So even though I had not been a dog person previously, it was the next best option. So we went out to vendors in North America seeking a dog that could be both my best friend as well as my protector. And so that is where the idea for the business came about in its very beginning stages.
It's like almost like a dance with the dog to try to bring out the most out of them. So everything we do is very purposeful and specific.
Families are investing in this asset as a deterrence first and foremost, but also to have the capabilities if, God forbid, that was ever
Y'all
necessary.
don't know too, child. Like she said, a dog is also a good line of defense as well too, though. Like that's a very good line of defense, especially for females.
Right. In 20 years of being in business, one dog has had to deploy to create distance, space, and time for his family to move to safety.
Good out, Griff. Good job, buddy.
So really, what are we training the dogs in? First and foremost, stability, obedience, socialization. We're looking to create dogs that are good citizens.
German
Nessie,
Shepherds.
seats.
German Shepherd, sir.
So seats is German for sit. Nessie, close.
So while we say it's not a pet, we have a higher level of expectation for our animals.
Back to your place. And they have in total, when they're done, probably about 20-ish commands that they perfect by the end of their 2-year training process.
We're hand delivering the dog to your home and providing 5 days of bespoke training. And within 45 days, we're coming back to them to do all of the protection scenarios. And then by
I
contract,
will say this though, she got a good line of German Shepherds too though, because all they all drive and focus like they Belgian Malinois. I ain't gonna lie. They all focus and drive like they focus and drive is crazy, bro. And the way they listen is insane. I ain't never seen nobody with a German Shepherd handle their dog like
folks
this.
are obligated to see us once a year for the duration of the dog's life. So that's going to be minimum 10 years of working service with that family. Today, in 2025, the business is profitable. So in a 20-year history, it's a little crazy to acknowledge that it wasn't until 2017 that Svalin was a profitable entity. The beauty for us as a business is that post-COVID, ultra-wealthy individuals, they're coming to our state, to our town, once, maybe twice, 3 times a year. And so the market has come to us. I do feel that the business health is the best it has been at year 20, and it took us the last 3 or 4 years to really find that correct balance in the marketplace to ensure for our canine owners that we will be here another 20 plus years. There are a lot of challenges in this business, and something that we've come back from the brink of is the amount of breeding dogs left in the world, really high caliber breeding dogs. It's a small, small number. We always need to bring new blood into our population, and finding really good quality blood is probably one of the biggest challenges of this business.
Finding good blood
Putting on a business hat, an entrepreneurial hat, was not something I had ever considered before. I loved the work that I was doing overseas. I left what I was trained for. I left what I anticipated would be my entire career trajectory. And I joined my then husband in his passion project in hopes that we could truly make an effective launch of our business. We were broke as a joke for a lot of years, so we were hanging on for dear life for a very long time. In 2013, we transitioned from Africa to Montana. When we were ascertaining how to manage the business post-divorce, I had an out for the first time in my professional life. It had felt like a heavy, heavy load to carry for a lot of years. And when I stripped back all of that heavy load, I think I realized that I actually really love what I do. And so when I realized that it was a blank slate and that it wasn't someone else's story anymore, it was my story, I got really excited, and excited like I haven't been excited about my career in a really long time. So it was scary as hell. It was a huge risk, and I felt like if ever there was a time to do this, I wanted to try it and see if we could make as big a name for ourselves as I thought we could. It ultimately became my passion project. It really has been an incredibly hard, refreshing, and beautiful journey these last couple of years. I feel like we have finally found our stride, and it just feels like there's a tremendous amount of synergy. I am loving the space that we are in for the short term, and not very much more needs to change. We need to enjoy it and continue to do it really well. If someone had ever told me that this is where this business would sit right now, in my wildest dreams, I don't think I would have believed it.
Yeah, this high beach, how you gotta stay down till you come up, no rap. It didn't take her to do that stuff overnight. Like she said, I think she started in 2013. We'll move from Africa to Montana 2013. Man, it take a minute, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, it take a minute. But if there's something you love to do though, you know what I'm saying, you'll find a way to make it work. You see she was very passionate about what she loved to do, and God bless her for it, you know what I'm saying? But man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, you know what I'm saying? God bless y'all in the chat, you feel me? And it's your boy Trent Dapper, signing off.